Still in ya. Furlough. Man, I'm running late. John Larson. Al Wet Sox. Stephanie. Joey.
You got a crowd in here this morning.
Hey, Furlough. Man, I'm rushing this morning. Hey,
Figured you was taking it easy today.
well, no. He actually don't have school today, but he still got to get up and do some assignments. Something about teachers' meetings or something. So I figured I didn't have to rush, but I had to take some medications last night to make me rest and everything because I had another spell in my heart. And when I do that, man, it makes me, the next day, it just makes me drag. So, and I didn't even hear the alarm go off. Science gal.
I need to get some sleep today.
You beat me to it, Furlough.
What?
Damn you! I was trying to get up here before you because I knew me and you were gonna take that link the quickest. I couldn't click it fast enough.
Alan Matthew.
No, my fingers are working quick this morning.
But I forgot to get my page set up last night and everything, so I ain't even been able to set my page up or anything.
I got to actually sleep in this morning. I was like, hey, an extra hour of sleep? Yep.
Nothing wrong with
that. But I made it. Nah, I'm not going to wake him up as early. He did pretty good with me yesterday. He kind of started off with me when I first woke him, man. Catfish had to get a little mean for a minute, but he straightened up by the time we got in school.
Boy, get your butt out of bed right now.
He was giving me a hard time. And I told him I wasn't going to put up with that today. So he turned out to be a pretty good boy.
He seems like he's a good kid.
Oh, he's a good kid and everything. He's just a kid, man. You know how kids are and everything.
Oh, yeah. They get that little spit of they puff their chest out every once in a while thinking they know some stuff.
If they find out they can control you, they'll control you.
Oh yeah, it's like we
we
picked my niece up from school yesterday, and I don't know what she did at school, but she did not stop running her mouth like the whole way home.
They do that too.
I'm sitting her and my wife are talking. I'm sitting in the driver's seat. I'm just like,
at certain times he will not hush.
Lots of sugar.
I'm like, come up for air.
He'll get me during class, teacher sitting there talking and everything, and he'll just turn around to me, start talking about all this stuff. I said, pay attention to your teacher.
So is he like half and half? Is he going to school too?
No, it's full virtual for him.
The half and half stuff. The half and half stuff. That's what they're doing here in Mass. At least for my brother's, my sister-in-law, my brother's wife. They're half and half, and she's like, I have to spend hours on hours a day. One lesson plan for the online people, and then the whole lesson plan for the people who are going to school.
Mm-hmm.
Bates and genetics, straight heavy.
Yeah, my mom despises the online school. Like every time, like sometimes her school, a kid will come in and spread COVID around, and then they got to do online schooling because they close the classroom down, and she hates it.
I mean, it's got its good points, but it's got its bad points, boy. And
No, yeah, the kids get no social interaction. Like it's like you gotta, you know what I mean? Like that was part of the fun of going to school was seeing all your buddies.
yeah.
I feel like it's easier. I feel like the kids are easier distracted at home too.
Oh yeah, there's a lot more they could get. They could, take them off.
Well, their video games are at home, and their parents are at home, and if they got brother and sisters, they might be at home.
My cousin's got 3 kids, and all 3 of them are doing online schooling. All of them.
Man.
Yeah. It's brutal.
What our Red Sox got 2 calls and a cold cup of water. If you didn't get out of bed, that's right, man.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, they get away a little more until they push the wrong buttons with their grandparents, and which I don't know. Carver's pretty soft on them. I think that's a lot of the problem.
My parents would just take a handful of sheet and comforter and just yank it off.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And my mom used to cook breakfast for us in the morning when she could. So it's like if you don't get up, you'd miss the breakfast, and you're like, oh man, now I got to eat this freaking Eggo waffle or She would cook like breakfast sandwiches and stuff like that. So it's like you'd miss the good breakfast, and then you get stuck with like the leftovers.
JDR, Florida Fish Rescue. And of course, we got Stephanie in here and the player. Lunatic. Oh, man. Already 10 people in there.
Catfish, I'll be right back. I got to go get me a coffee.
All right, buddy. Hey, I wonder if he's at his women's shop or.
Starbucks.
Yeah,
yes, I am.
Hey, keep the camera running, buddy. We could make this interesting.
Yeah.
We might get his fiance on here. Oh, man.
So you said you said you had a tornado that was about 20 miles away from you yesterday, Jerry?
Yeah, we had one. It actually, I ain't watched news to see what damage it done or anything. If it actually touched down or what, but it was it was about 20 miles from here where I do most of my deer hunting and stuff at when I was deer hunting and over on the lake where I used to fish all the time over there. So not far from here, but at least it was far enough.
Yeah, it's supposed to turn crappy here this afternoon. So I don't know if that'll be coming up towards you guys too. But
I hope not. Yeah. But it seemed like the tornado stayed a little bit south this time.
That's good. I mean, not good for them, but good for you.
Yeah, I think Alabama, from what I heard, got hit hard again.
Yeah, they had a handful of people not make it through.
That's bad, man. But yeah, I don't know what it wound up doing here or. I ain't got to see the news yet, but hopefully it didn't tear nothing up too bad.
I like that Bad Company cover you did.
Oh, Bad Company, yeah. Yeah, I got in here picking around a while last night.
It's one of my favorite songs, both the old version and one of the rock bands, modern rock bands redid it, and they actually did a good job with it.
Yeah, I always like Bad Company, and I actually got to see them in concert years
Oh, did you?
ago.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I always liked that song and a lot of their music. That's just my type of music, all of that.
Mhm.
And now I got some Seegers and stuff I've been picking around on and stuff.
Cool. I'm looking forward to that too.
You know, you forget about all the old songs and stuff until
Mhm.
I
I
have to
mean,
really sit around and get thinking because you never hear that music anymore on the radios.
I listen to my metal most of the time, but I do go down wormholes where I like listening to the older rock like Jimi Hendrix, The Doors,
Oh yeah, the Doors and
ZZ Top, Dire Straits, all them guys.
it's me, man. I enjoy it.
I love that just as much as I love my metal.
Yeah.
I'm pretty when it comes to music, I'm pretty well rounded. I'm not just a metal guy.
Well, I mean, if you want to call it metal, I like y'all was talking about oh crap. Boy, it beats the crap out of me. But you know, Stairway to Heaven and all that stuff. I love that music, man. And I always like Jeff Rotel and stuff
Yeah,
like that. And as long as I can make sense out of the lyrics and everything and
yeah.
actually hear the lyrics, I like that type of music.
Mm.
What I can't get these days is songs you can't even understand the words and stuff in them.
Yeah, I know. I don't like all metal. Like some of it's just ridiculous. Like
It
where,
just gets so
yeah,
heavy and everything, and you know they're jumping off in the crowds and stuff.
mhm.
That's what I call heavy metal, and just can't understand anything.
I like listening to music I can relate to too.
Yeah,
And a lot of these metal groups, like the lighter side of metal, like where they sing and scream. I like some of that more than I like where they're just like the whole time.
yeah.
But like I know you like to make fun of them, but Five Finger Death Punch, they hold a special place in my heart
Well,
because
I can't.
they support veterans, and I have a brother in recovery right now who's doing very well, and they support that whole recovery and stuff like that.
I can't even tell you any of the songs. I might hear songs that I like, and I don't even know who it is, who they are actually playing it. That's just like Hurt. I always thought Johnny Cash wrote that song. I didn't know
No,
it was
I did till
Nine
about
Inch Nails. Is it?
I did. I thought that same thing till about 10. I don't know. It was a while ago, but then somebody was like, "No, that's a Nine Inch Nails song." I was like, "You have got to be kidding me!" So I looked it up, and sure enough,
Craig, buddy. I always thought Nine Inch Nails made a version of Johnny Cash's song. I didn't know it was just the opposite. Which, from my understand, they wrote the song and he sung it first. Is that right?
I don't
That's
know.
that's the way I hear it, but I don't know if it's true or not.
No, I think Nine Inch Nails literally like wrote
Did
it and
they
did it.
actually
I
perform
think
it first?
they did it first. Yeah,
It's a great song. I know it's an awesome song.
I said I'm not a Nine Inch Nails fan by any means. I don't really care for their music, but that was a good one from them.
Oh, that one there's just man,
Like I said,
that song
Johnny
will run chills up you.
and Johnny Cash, he put a nice little classy layer to it.
And I mean, it was just like the whole life story of Johnny Cash,
Yeah.
the whole song and everything.
Mhm.
But no, I love that type music, man.
Like I said, depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Normally at work, just because it makes me work faster, I listen to a lot of metal. But
Yeah.
I'll listen to country. I'll listen to soft rock, hard rock.
And I remember Carver used to listen to Stain, and I like some of their music and stuff. And,
He's a country singer now too. So,
oh, really?
yeah.
Furlough,
Yeah.
Ivan is the man.
Oh yeah, Ivan's awesome.
Ivan is the man.
Mm-hmm. I got to go see them right before COVID hit over here in Pensacola when they came.
Did you? Oh, they're on my bucket list. They're on my bucket list.
Tashita, great seeing you.
If you ever get the chance to go to one of their shows, you have to.
I've heard that they're phenomenal live.
Mm-hmm. One of the, hands down, like I've got probably my top 5 shows that I've been to, and they're like in the top 3 for sure.
Got to keep the windows open. Woke up hearing the birds singing this morning. That's awesome. They must be pretty warm in New York.
One of the best shows I've ever been to, Furlough, was Ozfest when Slipknot was still playing it, and it was Slipknot, Iron Maiden, and Ozzy that were headlining
it. I saw Slipknot twice here, and they're in the top 3 of my best shows I've been to too.
TJ,
like a lot of people don't realize it, but like a lot of those metal bands do a lot for the veteran community, like a lot. Yeah. Like Slipknot and Corey Davis alone donates a ton of money to like veteran organizations, and then Ivan does a ton of like he does a lot of stuff for the vets too. They donate a lot of time and a lot of money to those places because it means something to them.
Yeah, that says a lot to me. Like even because I've got veterans on both sides of my family, and that means a lot to me. So.
Oh yeah, no doubt, dude, no doubt.
Well, Chewy, it comes down to it. A lot of them sings other people's music and everything. It ain't like, just Johnny Cash and Elvis. I mean, all of them does it. At Tennessee Whiskey, it's been around, different singers, and
I was gonna say I hate to say it, but a lot of those country guys don't write their own music.
Yeah, no.
A lot of them don't. They get it presented to them and they sing it.
I installed carpet in many of songwriters. Hardly ever they write their own music.
No, it's presented to them. A lot of them they'll write for each other, and say this song. You sing it,
Yeah, they'll give away their songs and somebody else will make a hit out of it.
I know.
Bill Anderson is a good example, man. Bill Anderson has wrote so many hit songs. Whispering Bill Anderson, he wrote that song for Kenny Chesney.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a heck of a song. But he's wrote so many hits and unreal.
I just wish they would, I wish these country guys would get out of like this bubblegummy pop country like crap that they put out. Like
that's why I like Stapleton, because he's more true country.
Yeah, most of these people I don't consider them country anymore, man.
Like if you're gonna do pop, do pop. If you're gonna do rap, do rap. If you're gonna do country, do country. Don't
They're bringing too much of that crap in the country music.
Well, they're just trying to fuse too much stuff together, and it's like just let each genre be its genre.
They want their title in every category out there.
Like just because one person does it and pulls it off doesn't mean everybody can do it and pull it off.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a music expert by any means. I don't even play music. I just listen to it. But
Oh, I know.
Coming from a consumer point of view, like I don't want
to hear true country though.
I don't want to hear everybody do the same freaking thing.
Used to, you turn on a country music channel and you listen to country music, and you turn on a rock channel, you would listen to rock, and it ain't like that anymore.
Well, now, like my wife, we go through we go through the radio station fighting the truck sometimes. So we both usually settle on the country station, but like occasionally I'll get in the truck and it'll be on the pop station, but there'll be a country song that plays on the country station on the pop station.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why? Like,
No, I know. I know. That's why I stick to like Stapleton and guys like I like that old school country feel.
yeah. Jamie Johnson's one of my favorites.
I was about to roll off my tongue, man. Jamie Johnson.
Yeah, that In Color song. That's probably my favorite song out of all country songs.
I'll have to pick that one. I love In Color.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot like more. You see more and more that they're trending back towards like the true country kind of. You know what I mean? Like, I think they tried that whole like pop infusion, and it's like, yeah, that's great, but go back to real country.
Yeah.
And Jamie Johnson, he's a type of person, man. He's a down to earth guy. And I went to the Volunteer Jam last year. Maybe it might have been 2 years ago because they canceled it last year. But I went to it, and that guy, he stayed up on the stage the whole time. Any band came out there, he stood back there and picked to it. He stayed up there the whole time.
Like
he loves music.
Like I saw Luke Combs last year, and that was really good before COVID hit.
Yeah, he's good. He's one of the newer guys that I really like.
He tends to keep it more towards that true country side, but that was probably one of the top 3 shows I've ever seen. He was really good, really good. And the dude's like the most down to earth guy ever. He's like just a beer drinking, like just like he's just a down to earth guy.
Did you watch? Do you watch those Steve Austin Broken Skull sessions at all, Bobby?
Yeah.
Did you watch the one with him on it?
Yes, it was very.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Chewy said a rocker was the first to rap and rock is heavy in country music nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I don't like that poppy. Like I don't like a lot of Luke Bryan. I don't like a lot of like Florida Georgia Line. Like no.
No, I can't stand them. Like Luke Bryan, he's got a couple songs that are good. Like when he's just doing like strictly country songs.
Yeah.
Like Drink a Beer. That's a great song.
Drink a Beer is an awesome song.
But like Florida Georgia Line, I can't. They make me want to gouge my eyeballs out and like throw them against the wall.
Yeah, no, they're bad. They're bad. They've gone way downhill.
Well, ever since their first video came out for Cruise and they're driving around in them jacked up trucks with those low profile tires on them and all that crap, I was like, I don't like these guys one bit. These are the guys I make fun of driving down the street.
Yeah, seriously. Jacked up truck. Put some 40-inch swampers on it and call it a day.
Yeah. We're saying if you're gonna jack up a truck. Don't put low profile like slicks on them or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, I know, man. These cars, they jack up and everything anymore, man. They're just a joke.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you.
Then you got the Carolina Squat. That drives me absolutely bananas. For lack of a better word, hopefully they're, I'm not going to swear, but what I'm about to say, probably a kid doesn't need to hear it. But I always want to ask them, like, do you squat when you pee too? And if that was bad, I'm sorry. I apologize.
The first so before I had the Jeep, I had I had a jacked up 350 diesel with 38 inch boggers on it, right? And those are
Appreciate
the,
it, Mr. Fulton.
and a straight pipe furlough, straight pipe, right?
Oh wow.
So, and it was a diesel. So I'd pull up next to those people, right, and they'd have like their window down, and they'd be like they'd have their loud, their loud music going, right, and I just give it like 4 shots of gas and just shoot black smoke right in their window. Just a big cloud of just a big cloud of black smoke right in their open window.
Yeah, the Carolina squat looks like someone installed their springs backwards. Exactly, Bateson. It's dumb looking. Like, it's just dumb looking. I don't even understand the point of it. Like,
they do realize that they're gonna like snap a control arm if they, I mean, like you could go over a speed bump and snap a control arm with that.
I don't understand how they see when they're driving, like especially the ones that got like the serious Carolina squat. They're like driving like this down the road.
Yeah.
Well, like I say, it's just ridiculous looking, man. It's pathetic.
I feel like they got to like stick their head out the window like Ace Ventura, look out the side of the truck to be able to see down the road. I mean, to each their own, I guess. You would never catch me dead driving anything like that.
And most of those vehicles like that, these trucks with these big old tires and everything, they drive like crap, man. If you're on the interstate and stuff, they beat you to death.
Mm-hmm.
Oh I used to hate driving my truck on the highway with the 38-inch boggers on it, because that would be all you could hear. Just wow.
I know you can't hardly talk to the person in the vehicle, will you?
I mean, I love driving my Duramax, but like I won't drive that thing on a trip or anything like that. That's what I got my Titan for.
Yeah, I mean they're nothing to get out and travel in or anything.
My Duramax is strictly for like riding around the city and working.
Yeah.
And if I want to go, if I want to take it off road, I can.
But like I say, these kids these days don't know anything what's slick and everything.
You could tell how much fun we had on the weekend by how much moss was on the trucks when they came back to school on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, all these cars racing out west and everything with the hydraulics, and they ever bouncing contests and everything.
I watched this guy in the Whataburger drive-thru with one of them big jacked up trucks with a Carolina squat and big old low profile tires try to get around the drive-thru line. He had to. Well, number one, he was worried about scratching up the rims on it, so he basically held up the drive-thru line to like back up and straighten himself out because he couldn't go around the first time. It was comical. Like I filmed the whole thing. I think I have it on my old Facebook or my Instagram.
# idiot.
I think that's exactly what I titled it too. But I was just sitting there. First I was angry, like because I was in drive-thru. I was hungry. I was on my lunch break. And I'm like, what the heck's wrong with this guy? Come on, dude, I'm hungry. But then I started laughing. I'm like, I got to film this.
They're crazy, man. Man, there's some videos out where they get to having those contests just bouncing against each other. And it's a couple of videos where the car inch forward too far and fall on the other one. And they got some money in those things, in the paint jobs and stuff.
The low riders with the hydraulic. Yeah, dude.
And they get to bouncing those things, and all of a sudden it'd come down on top of the other one and crush his hood and everything.
Good. That's why there needs to be an application process to reproduce in this country.
Yeah, it says Alabama storm kills 5, flattens homes in Alabama.
Like I said, Catfish, I'm rooting for the shark. I'm rooting for the shark all the time.
Mr. Fulton.
Well, good morning, Tony.
Friday, buddy.
Yeah, it is Friday. Yippee. No more cards for me because I'm on spring break.
Cool.
Hey, spring break started.
Yeah, my spring break is gonna be starting.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, it's my last day. It's my last day, so
Awesome.
That's good. Make it through the day.
my day's just started. So
Oh, I know.
You're in the third lane. Gas is on the right,
thank you.
idiot.
Butcher's day has started too. Y'all,
This dude's legit. This dude is legit going 38 in a 65.
Excuse me.
I don't know if anybody's seen my shout out video, but Lori sent me some stickers, and I
One
really
second, Terry.
appreciate it. Oh, I didn't notice, Lori. Dang. I thought she sent me all of her stickers, man. I messed up on my shout out, but she sent me stickers, Monster Fish Gal,
Oh, cool.
but she's also got Catfish Nation in there.
Oh, I gotta.
That
I
is
gotta
awesome.
I gotta get me another Catfish Terry sticker to put on the back of the Jeep. I had one in the Chevy.
You hit the right time, Butcher. They're on sale today, $9.99. I'm sorry, Lori. I didn't see Catfish Nation. I took it for granted all four of them was alike. That is awesome.
I couldn't hold it together, Catfish. I blew a gasket on Danny Ainge in my stream last night on the Bruins. Couldn't hold it together. I held it together for like 20 minutes, and then somebody poked and prodded me in the first intermission of the first intermission of the first period, and I was like, all right. And then I went on like a 6-minute rant.
I have to go back and watch that because I popped in there in the beginning and everything was cool and calm and collected when I was in there. But
Oh yeah, it was like first or second. I think it was first.
Okay, sorry about that.
I was like,
You're
listen,
good.
man,
I had to get ready for work.
Man. I
the
haven't seen
patience
Dirt
level
Nap
with
Mafia in
is
ages.
running thin.
I'm gonna go get me some waffles at work today.
nice.
Really.
Oh
That's
yeah.
good, buddy. Dirt Nap
Yeah.
Mafia.
Hey, I ain't seen
Pascal's
Dirt.
another Missouri guy.
I ain't seen Dirt Nap in a minute.
Yeah, it's
did
been a
the
while since I've seen Dirt Nap.
so how are you guys doing with the storm last night?
Oh, right around here, I know we're fine, but it hit us about 20 miles away, and I don't know what kind of damage, if any, it did there or anything. Hopefully, where it hit at, I ain't got to hear. Hopefully, it hit around the countryside parts and.
Dirt Nap. There's some turkeys that are fixing to take
Right.
a dirt nap. I'm fixing to put some turkeys in a Dirt Nap this season.
Anybody with stickers, I'd love to get stickers. And like I say, I got to get some more ordered too, but I'm wanting to fix me something up to get behind me and everything. And I can't actually, I got Amy's little keychain hanging right there.
That's what I got to do. I got to get better about getting some stickers made. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and then I get sidetracked.
Yeah, I'm wanting to get some more made, but I'm still wanting to go do something with my logo or something. I don't know. I might go back to my original logo.
I still got to break out this T-shirt
Well,
press.
I am gonna get me some new shoes today.
Oh,
Yeah, your Air Jordans.
I gotta get me new shoes. So.
Outdoor fanatic.
Really
Fan addiction.
Those things are expensive.
Oh, yeah, they're expensive.
Half the freaking police department just showed up on the highway. What is going on here?
Oh, man. What'd you do, Butcher?
Been working, fishing.
Oh, somebody just messed up.
Our crappie starting to hit Dirt Nap.
There's a bad accident.
Uh-oh.
That's something I need to get in my shed today and get my crappie pole and my fishing poles all together. And I'm going to have to get my license and get out there.
That's a good idea, man. I gotta set my crappie rig back up so I can, dude. Slab crappies are awesome fish sandwiches.
Oh, they're some of the best eating it is, man.
A nice big slab crappie. Make a fish sandwich out of them. Put some tartar sauce, a little hot sauce. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Science Gal says she's been talking about it for almost 4 years, Farla.
Yeah, my
Excuse me.
for my logo, Stephanie. Yeah, my wife
Awesome
did that.
dirt nap.
That's a actual picture. Bless you. That's an actual picture of one of my fish that she added some of her artistic abilities to. But I'm gonna go grab a cup of coffee real quick, Terry. I'll be right back.
All right, buddy.
All right. Well, I better head off here, anyways.
Well,
I gotta
Mr.
get ready
Fulton,
for work, and it's my last day. I'm gonna get going with the flow.
that's awesome, man. Get in there and get it done. Get out of there. Start your spring break.
I will, and I won't call you next Monday because I'll
Holy
be
crap!
resting.
Holy crap!
You be rested.
Yeah,
I know.
because I had to get that
it's
tube
a
pulled
police.
out
It's a
next
police.
Monday.
Oh, that's right, buddy. Get you
It's
some
a
rest. Yeah,
it's a police
Yeah. So
catfish.
just keep praying for
They're
me,
chasing
and
someone
I'll
on
feel
the
better
highway.
soon.
I'll do it, Mr. Fulton. You have a great day.
Thanks. See you, fellow.
Thanks for sharing me out, buddy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Catfish.
Tell
They're
fellow I
chasing
said it bye.
All right, buddy.
All right.
catfish. They're chasing someone on the highway. Somebody's about to have a
Oh,
really bad
really?
day. Yeah. Oh, you better stop there, buddy, or your day is done.
Caught the first flatty of the year already this year. Dirt Nap will post some better content. Awesome, Dirt Nap.
I want to try and catch up to these guys to see what happens when they do get this idiot.
Angler 2058. Yeah, hopefully he don't run over nobody before they catch him.
Oh, they're chasing someone. I could see it. Everybody stopped. Yeah, they're chasing somebody up the highway.
Bomber Steve. 15 people in the room, y'all. Appreciate the thumbs up. I appreciate everybody who's in Carver's family lunch stream yesterday. Man, he was all excited. He had 20 people in there, and that's all he would talk about when he got home.
Those lunchtime streams are popular streams. They're fun because you can sit there and eat your lunch and you can hang out for a half hour or an hour and just chill.
Yeah, I know it. Hey, Don, how's Dave's back? Al Whitsock's with us. Y'all, if I have missed you, say hi or something, and I'll shout you out. I apologize if I overlooked anybody who's came in.
Ooh, that's some hot coffee. Imagine that. I'm going to sue the coffee company because it's hot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't heard of any of that lately. I guess they've all turned their temperature down a little bit on it since the lawsuits. So crazy.
I didn't know hot coffee was supposed to be hot.
Didn't know you could sue over it. It's ridiculous.
It's a hell of a concept, coffee being hot.
Even Seinfeld Kramer had an episode on it. Who told you to use the bomb? Rattle trap. I like old Jackie Childs, man. He was a heck of a lawyer.
Oh, hey, Miss Dawn.
Rattle traps upstairs.
Oh, you idiot! Did you really do They got him. They pushed him off the highway. They pushed him off the highway into one of the big rotaries we have. They got him. Idiot. That's what you get. They pushed him into the median, into the woods on a big rotary.
Get out there and do us a little short video on it, Butcher.
I'm stuck in Boston traffic. I'm going nowhere. Yeah, they caught him, though. They got him. Good, moron. I hope they shoot you for your trouble, right?
That's right, Bomber.
Seriously, put one right in his foot just for being an idiot.
It's better today, and we're going to stream the Crystal Show tonight at 7. Awesome.
What Bomber Steve just said is, awesome. 50 years ago, a car manual told you have to change, you have to adjust the valves. Now it tells you not to drink the contents of the battery. Just let that sink in for a bit.
Hey, you're lucky even if you get a car manual anymore.
You can't even. They don't want you to do anything on these cars now. Nothing. Like I change my own oil because I'm not paying some guy. I'm not paying a mechanic $65 to change it. No way. $70.
Y'all may get a chance to go over and see Dawn tonight on Facebook, 7 o'clock. And Furlough, what time's your show, buddy?
7 p.m.
Furlough's got a 7 o'clock show on YouTube, so get your phones and your laptops out, y'all. I hate it. I missed.
Pretty sure Dory's going to be doing it with me tonight too. So.
Oh, really? That's awesome, man. I had my spell and I missed Foxy and Mary last night. I hate that. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the deal, but I was out of it, man.
Yeah. I gotta get with Kenny because he gave me a nice shout out on KG Tropical stream last night.
That's good. Yeah, Kenny's good, man.
I tell you what, KG Tropical, that's pretty cool, man. I was just kind of lurking in one of their streams. They're pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that's what pretty much got me started on YouTube. Was them. That's the first actual channel I started following.
They're just so big, though, man. You can't keep up with the chat or anything.
What do they have for subscribers now? They're up there, right?
315,000.
Yeah. I thought they were up over 315. Yeah.
See, I don't mind dealing with their streams. I mod in there, and it really doesn't bother me because I enjoy what they put out.
Yeah.
I like their videos and listening to parts, but it's just hard for me to.
And the way him and his
whole
wife.
stream.
Oh yeah. And the way him and his wife, they got a new thing they do every Sunday. It's every Sunday or every Tuesday. It's a podcast style video where they're sitting at a table across from each other and they just pick a topic and they talk about it and give both of their opinions. And sometimes they're different opinions. Sometimes they agree with each other, but
I like her deals too. She'll go at the dollar store and get stuff you can do and save money and great hacks to use and stuff like that. I mean, you can learn a lot with them and everything.
They're just all around good people,
Yeah.
And John, he's given me a lot of advice, on the side about things to do on my YouTube channel,
HSIF, appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, Stephanie, it's 7 Central tonight.
Yeah, I wish I could last night because of Dave. Yeah,
I wish I could have half of that guy's energy. The way he is.
Oh, I know.
Live streams and stuff. Yeah. Because he don't stop from start to finish. He don't stop.
No, it's a great show, and Corey's a great show too. Co-op. I mean, those guys, man, they know their stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a lot of knowledge between two men right there.
Yeah. But I mean, I go in. You can't go in and say hi to anybody because by the time you type it, it's already disappeared.
Yeah, even they have their chat on slow mode, and even the slow mode goes fast.
Yeah.
No, well, at that level, slow mode doesn't. You get to a certain point where slow mode doesn't matter.
Well, I always laugh like people complain about slow mode. It's like, well, the only reason you're complaining about slow mode is because you're probably wanting to spam something.
Yeah. We appreciate you, HSIF. Appreciate anybody getting up this early hanging with us. Oh, you can tell they're awesome people.
Oh yeah, John.
Just
John's
like Terry and Jesse, man. All these fish family, man. No matter how big they got, they're cool, awesome people and everything. They're all about helping you on everything. It ain't that they're up there just trying to sell stuff. They're learning you everything, and even co-op, he ain't up there just trying to sell stuff and everything. And
Corey, he loves to share his knowledge.
Oh, he does, and learn you a lot of stuff, man.
That's why most of Corey's stream now are just like strictly Q&A, and I like that because he just wants to sit there and answer questions.
Yeah.
I mean, unfortunately, like a lot of the stuff he does, like I'm not into that part of the hobby, like plants. I'm not into that, very big into plants and all that. But if I have a question, and nobody else is on, and I know I can ask him, and he'll have some kind of knowledge on it.
Yeah. Hair more. Hey, believe me, that autocorrect get you in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you something else to get you in trouble. I noticed the other day, I was in a bad mood, and I think I was in Jesse's and Chubb's stream, but I wasn't feeling good and everything, and the coach texted me while I was in the middle of their stream, so I was texting him back, and I sent him the text back and everything. Next thing I know, I wasn't texting him, I was texting the show. I seen that right quick, had to delete it because I had it might have even been a few choice words in there. The dog was giving me a hard time. And
you didn't drop no F-bombs, did you, Terry?
I hope I didn't. But I was letting them know how I was feeling that night. But if you get a text in the middle while you're streaming, you got to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What's up, Mike?
There was one where the coach ended up pretty lucky. I was like, bro, if I was like just maybe a hair drunker than I was, I might have sent you a text that was directed towards the girlfriend, and that would not have been fun. That would have been really interesting.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be a little intimidating trying to talk to Corey in person. That's what Science Gal said. She tried to talk to him and forgot how to speak.
Dirt Nap, I think I've been doing better lately. I've been having good spurts and actually feeling real good at times, so it's better than it was.
I know. I looked up at the last second and saw Coach the Coach Plays emoji, and I was just like, that was close. That was a close one.
Yeah, I know. It gets dangerous, man.
Yeah, it's autocorrect will get you in trouble. Alcohol will get you in trouble.
Yeah. Do not drink and text. Bad idea. Although sometimes you have to go back through your drunk text to find out what actually happened that night.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Don, do you have a pre-show showing what you're going to have today? Yeah, East Nashville got tore up again. They're showing it on here now. And they detonated it right around the same place, Shelby Street. They didn't need that again.
Nope.
A lot of
Mother
it
Nature
like
gave
trees and power lines.
Mother Nature gave. She gave that area the finger again.
These tornadoes, man, what's weird about them? They seem like lately, for the last 10 years, they're almost running on the same tracks every time we get them.
Good, as long as it's nowhere near you.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but that one there's hit Nashville the same spot as last March. You streamed us preschool last night, so it's right on Facebook. All right, appreciate it, Don. Pre-show. I was fixing to say a preschool.
Friggin' autocorrect.
I know, man. And I'm world's worst about not looking at what I type and everything, and it can get embarrassing.
My autocorrect must think I like ducks a lot.
That's when you really hear me cussing around the house, man. When I use my,
You get that, Furlow?
then I read them.
The word duck for me comes up a lot in autocorrect.
Yeah. Me too. The person that invented autocorrect, they have to be sitting around laughing their butts off right now at like just the fact like how all these people like the stuff autocorrect spells out instead of the actual words you want to type. Like
ISIF, where are you located at? You're getting thunder and lightning now.
We got we had a little bit of we had a good amount of rain yesterday, and now it's warming back up.
They are outdoors.
The whole city of Boston's buried in fog, literally buried in fog right now.
There's Monster Fish Gal. She's in here with Monster. I did your shout out last night, and I didn't even recognize. I took it for granted all your stickers was the same, but I noticed two of them's Catfish Nation, and I really appreciate that. They're awesome. I love your stickers. And the note don't makes a lot of sense because Catfish Terry don't do nothing. Miss Lori's the one who does everything, but thank you for all your support you give me. It ain't my support, man. It's her. Cannot thank you enough.
Pick a lane, dumbass.
That's strictly the views of Beantown Breakdown.
Yep. Trials and tribulations of Beantown Breakdown's right to work every day.
He could be another morning sitcom show.
You know what I've been thinking about doing is literally just getting one of those like forward.
They're awesome. Sorry I missed out on being two different stickers. So in my shout out video,
I should just get a forward facing camera mount and just commentate my whole ride to work.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah, Coach. I don't know why, dude. I call Luke will look at me like my dog even looks at me because I get their two names mixed up. I'll call Luke Coach and everything.
My mom does that with me and my brother and sister. She'll like try to be calling me. She's like, Eric, Jordan, Kayleen, Jordan.
I'll tell Bailey, I say, come on, Carmen, let me take your tail out. And she'll look at me and turn her in.
I always look at my mom like, are you done? Are you?
But at times, man, I'll go through the whole list before I get their name. And for some reason, I want to call Griffin Butcher. I don't know why it is. And Griffin, he's already got that look anyways. And then he'll give you even more of a dead look.
Uncle Fester.
Uncle Fester. I wish we could get that guy to 1K, man. It's just
He'll get there.
his numbers, which I know what he's like because they do. They freeze up at times, man.
I got a nice little punch in the arm last night. I got shot up to 280.
Really
I was
awesome. 20 away from 300.
I was at 275, like halfway through the day yesterday, and then I woke up this morning. I was at 280.
Yeah, I woke up this morning. I dropped one, I think.
Sometimes you'll get like the subscribers, and then YouTube will it takes because they verify. You know, I mean, everybody they verify all this stuff. So they might have joined your channel yesterday, but YouTube had to verify it. That's why you got it overnight. You know what I mean? You woke up.
I'm glad it ain't just me, Stephanie. Steph said after Mom went through all 6 names, she would say just whoever you are.
Yeah. Get your butt over here.
But I've got bad about it, man. And
I do that with my dogs all the time. Like I'll go to call Winnie and I'll say Dallas instead, and vice versa.
oh,
But no, my dog is not named after the Dallas Cowboys. Before anybody asks,
was it the TV show?
No, my wife just is. The people that had them before us. Yes, I know what you're going to say, and I'm not a Cowboys fan. Okay.
The Cowboys.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. No, when we got him, his name was Chaos. So, because the people that had him before us thought he was insane, which he was insane, but all he needed was a little bit of TLC, you know.
Y'all, it's something has just broke loose. I must be reading it wrong. Anthony T's tanks. I must not be reading that right.
Wow,
where in the heck have you been, man? I've been texting you and everything. Have you locked up? Locked up, wouldn't even give you a dime for a phone call, have they?
No, my wife wanted to come up with a name for the dog that sounded kind of like Chaos, so Dallas, you know, so it didn't confuse him or whatever, because he was already used to that name. Stupid people that had him before us.
Anthony, been worried about you, man.
With me, Furlough. I hate stupid people.
Yeah.
And now I'm worried about I hate stupid people. I ain't seen her in a few days.
I saw her last night. She was in KG's stream. She was in Fisher and Fever stream, and she was in somebody else's stream earlier yesterday. So I think she's been popping up here and there.
Locked up sure feels like it. Well, we sure miss you, Anthony, man. We've been having awesome streams, but it was fun having you up there hanging out with us.
No, I haven't seen him since I first started coming on your panel.
It's been a while. I messaged you just the other day hoping I could get a response. It's hoping you didn't catch this crap and get real sick on us and everything. Great seeing you, though.
Yeah,
she was in a stream yesterday.
She was in a few streams yesterday. She was in KG. She was in Fisher and Fever. She was in a couple other ones I know yesterday.
Well, that's good. Maybe she's making it back in. I know it's a lot of people don't see in the morning streams because they just don't get up this early.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Lost Butcher.
Lost Butcher again. Some family problems. Sorry about that, Anthony. Hope you're getting everything straightened out. Sure would love to have you back as soon as we can.
Oh, man. Crap.
Man, don't start that yawning. I'm sitting here wanting to yawn now. You can't hardly stop it when somebody does that.
Dude, it's like clockwork. Every time I'm on a live stream, my brain wants me to yawn. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm running my mouth so much and not getting enough air to my brain. I don't know.
But it just don't make sense how it makes you want to yawn when you see somebody do it, though.
It's contagious.
You working day, Furlough?
Yeah, I got to work this morning. We're going to be dodging weather again. So
I hate that. Dodging weather is no fun.
No, it just the way it's working out this whole week is we've had mostly outside jobs. So we've got one paint job that our painters are working on that, I could send everybody over there, probably get it done in like 2 days, but then there's not going to be any work for the rest of the week, if it's raining all week. So I got to, just got to
Please pray for my daughter. Will do, Anthony. Sorry for your problems, buddy.
You just got to, you got to play the rain dance,
Oh, dude, it's the same thing with us with snow. We've been dodging weather. We're finally it's becoming consistent where we're not having to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Mike wants to know if you got a name for the python yet.
No, he's got a name for his python already. What'd you name it, Mike? If you say Noodle,
I have a name for it.
If you say you named it Noodle, I'm going to be upset.
Most definite, Monster and Tashita, appreciate it. I think I'm gonna call my doctor today, see if they're not giving out the vaccines, man. I ain't heard nothing from them, and in 2 weeks they said 16-year-olds are going to be able to get it. That don't make sense.
Terry, you can get it. My parents are 63. They got it. They got an email 2 days ago. You can get it.
I haven't received nothing from them about it.
I named it Dusty. Cool. That's a cool name. When is it showing up, Mike?
Most definite. Appreciate all of y'all. We won't get everything straightened out and get Anthony back. I miss sitting back watching Anthony on his inhaler and that glass of wine, man, laid back. And
see, I got the inhaler, but I don't drink wine. So
I probably was close to landing a wine sponsor, and he pulled out on me.
I either got coffee or water, so no wine for me. Unless I go home to visit, and then my grandmother makes me have at least a glass of wine.
I can't drink wine, man.
I don't like it.
I'll take scotch over wine.
Yeah.
I'll take just about anything over wine.
Hey, it's a TikTok you gotta see, y'all.
Oh Lord.
You got to see this one. It's the best TikTok I've seen. This boy's all time running around pranking his parents and everybody. But he pranks his grandmother.
Is it the one where he scares her all the time?
No, but he's got a shelf set up and the straw sticking up. And he has her take a sip of each one. And one of them, it's some kind of wine. She tasted. She knew exactly what kind of wine it was. The next one was a Pabst Blue Ribbon. She took a drink out of straw. It was a Pabst Blue Ribbon. She noted just like that. The next one, it was a tank. Had so many baby ducks in it swimming around in the water. And she took a big sip of the water. The straw was in the water they was swimming in. She said, "What the heck is that?" And he told her, "That's duck blank." Boy, she went off on him. in the clip
Oh,
saying
man.
she's hung over a commode just throwing up. Me said something. How did you like it? Man, the cousin, she let off on him. But that was one of the best TikToks I've seen. That boy, he goes around pranking his whole family, and they get so mad at him.
One of these days, one of his family members is going to throat punch him, and he's going to wonder why.
So she took a big sip out of that straw of that water they was swimming around.
And like I said,
That's what we like to call duck crap.
Yeah.
Yes, if he used the actual words.
I could tell you, if I was one of his family members and he did that to me, I would be the one to throat punch him.
And you can picture she's one of those rowdy grandmas and everything, man. And he went to the bathroom, filmed her. She was hung over the commode throwing.
See, I grew up like me and my cousins all pranked each other when we were little, so I'm pretty. I don't want to say I'm impervious to pranks, but I'm pretty. I don't trust anybody when it comes to here. Try this, I don't trust anybody, so it takes a lot to get me to actually.
Man, I'd still be
agree to do something.
I'd still be beating up if anybody pulled that one on me, though. That boy, he's gonna get it bad someday.
Like I said, somebody's gonna wind up punching him or something. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I blame my cousins for my trust issues in people, and they probably blame me for the same thing.
Yeah, we got 17, 16 now. Great people in here, and while we got you, I want to play my members. Something else I need to do, get in here and update my members board. I think it's pretty well the same. I just got to fix Troop's name on there.
Yeah.
Dates on. A lot of bluegrass picking. Sure is.
Oh yeah.
Chewy. I think I actually dropped one, but it happens. It's up and down. A lot of times it's just where they hadn't renewed and everything. That's the reason I try not going in there and adjusting it too much.
Bobby needs a link again. He hit the duck.
And he's one preaches about not hit the duck.
Wow, I can't type this morning.
I asked you, but I missed. But whereabouts are you at? You probably answered me, and I didn't see it. I need to get my sign there. I wish I could see it closer, but Catfish Carver family made that for me.
That's cool.
Catfish. It's got my Catfish Terry up there on top and says live. It fits right in there good.
Oh,
I think I'm going to put some lighting in there too with my guitars and stuff.
Yeah, she's from Buffalo. She's up from my neck of the woods.
Buffalo, so getting thunderstorms in Buffalo.
Yeah, my dad was saying they were going to be getting some weather up that way.
Please don't break that dam for us, Butcher.
Don't hit the duck, Bobby.
Thanks, Furlough.
I got to change Butcher's name on my members board too because Beantown Breakdown. I still call him Butcher, but
Oh, he'll always be Butcher to me.
yeah.
It's okay though, because I still be butchering them trolls. We be slicing dudes up left and right.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch your rant from last night, Bobby.
Oh, I blew a gasket. I was done.
How far into your stream was it?
It was either the first or second intermission.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go check that out.
I was done. I had enough of Danny.
Enough of what?
I had enough of Danny Ainge, our GM, the Celtics GM. Hey, parked right here, guy. You're pulling front. Like, I'm waiting in line for the loading dock. Idiot. Take your big truck and get out of my way.
We're going to see Butcher on 6 o'clock news one evening, that evening news, 5:30 news, I guess.
I don't know. I thought I was driving the other day. I thought I was going to wind up on the news. I don't yell much, but I mean, I usually like swear in the truck, but I was like yelling obscenities like in my truck. I had the windows up, like I wasn't yelling at the person, but like I was just yelling obscenities.
I have, man. I have followed them to the parking lots and get one off on them.
I did that a couple times. Yeah.
I did that once. Followed the guy to where he parked just to yell at him because he was that stupid.
I've done it a few times. Big Tank Hank's 13 away now from 1K. Awesome.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you just got to be careful doing that now because a lot of people.
Oh, I know. Believe me,
A lot of people are strapped, and
it ain't smart. But I'm strapped too.
Yeah.
But they just, man, can get you so hot though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. Believe me, I've done it a few times, but
I cannot stand anybody get right on my bumper, man. And believe me, I'm a type of person. I probably, everywhere I drive, I probably run about 5 miles over the speed limit. I don't run below the speed limit, but they still get right up on your bumper, about touching you and everything. I have turned some cars sideways behind me.
Oh, I've got a lead
I'll
foot.
brake check them right quick.
I've got a lead foot when I drive, so I mean, if you're on my butt when I'm driving, then
yeah, there's a problem.
That's a big problem. That's me, man. It's a big problem, and I cannot stand that.
Yeah, I got some pretty good friends named Ruger and Smith & Wesson that usually travel with me.
So I've had a few times when they jump out, I'll slow. Well, one, I will slow down 10, 15 miles an hour if you get doing me like that, because I'm not in that big a rush. Then once you pass me, the race is on.
Yeah.
I don't get that. They'll pass you just to drive slower than you.
Yeah.
Like if you pass me doing 75, then you better be doing 85.
Rest of the way.
If you pull in front of me and you're doing 65, that's a problem.
And they will. They'll cut back over, then they'll slow down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got satisfaction at Lowe's the other day. We were pulling in with a trailer, and they have trailer parking there now. They just did it like at the beginning of the year, and this guy was parked there with no trailer. So we parked, pretty close to him. I got out of the truck, and he was getting out of his truck. I was like, man, that's a big old trailer you pulling behind you right there. He looked at me funny. He looked at his truck, and he was like, oh, crap. And then he pulled off and gave me the spot.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I was waiting for him to be like, F you, blah, blah, blah. But no, he's like, oh, crap. Like, people just don't think. Like, they don't use their brains.
And you know what, grass me? They're on your bumper. They'll pass you. They'll pass you and jump right in on you. Then they'll take not a block up the road. They'll get off the exit.
Mhm.
They can't wait to get off the exit. They're making the next turn and they got to pass you.
Mhm.
Idiots.
You're blocking the whole. You're blocking the whole loading dock now, buddy. Like, move your.
And there he goes.
Fridays.
Fridays are just as bad as Mondays.
Oh,
when,
yeah.
when it comes to people, I mean, every day is bad when it comes to people, but Fridays are just as bad as Mondays. Because on Mondays, everybody's just trying to get where they're going, and on Fridays, and Fridays, it's like the opposite. Everybody's trying to like get done what they got to do so they can go home.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Thanks for sharing out the links, Lori. Thanks for sharing out Catfish Nation. Everybody, make sure you got her husband, Catfish Nation. Make sure you got Miss Lori, Monster Fish Gal.
And I've been posting her link because she won't post it. So
Get your Catfish Terry coffee cup, y'all. And I'm gonna get over there and redo my shirts and stuff. Oh no, our outdoors, great having you. Long dogs. Oh me. 7:01. I don't know what time to get him
All right.
up. Main thing he's got to do is a couple his computer things. They have to make them sit in for 30 minutes on each one, and he's got to do a review on a little map deal he had.
Another day, another idiot.
Yep. It won't be the first, it won't be the last. I was surprised yesterday though. Like I actually made it through the day without blowing a gasket in the truck yesterday. I was shocked.
They showing something about another upset in the NCAA. I didn't get to see who it was. Never run out of the idiots.
My
No.
bracket has been toast for a week now.
Yeah, I'm sure it ain't no brackets left. Well, they need to.
I am rooting for Sister Jean and Loyola. That's who I'm rooting for.
Yeah, I like to have somebody new up there.
Mm-hmm.
15 people in the room. Appreciate the likes. Don't forget for low tonight, 7 o'clock. And don't forget to go over to Facebook and see Tashita Heaven, y'all. Get you some of those great rocks.
And we got Kenny E and Danny E at
Minerals
tonight.
Yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting about them Friday nights at 9:30, y'all. You got it.
Danikin at 9:30 Central.
Danikin Aquatics, y'all. Great time. I keep forgetting about them on Fridays now. Big Tank Hank after that. Mm-hmm. And Anthony Fish Rooms after that.
I might miss my stream tonight, depending on how well how the pup is adjusting or not. We get the pup tonight. The little pup.
That'll be
Oh,
fun.
really?
Yeah, we get the little pup tonight.
Man, those tornadoes are unreal. They're showing where it ripped through. I guess this is Alabama. But what's amazing, man, houses just destroyed everywhere, and it'll be a house sitting in between them that don't get touched and everything. It's crazy.
I know those pictures that Coach sent me were nuts. There's houses that were absolutely demolished.
And it'll be other ones sitting around. How the heck they didn't get hit? I don't understand it.
Yeah, like the ones across the street from it were fine.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Steph, her name is Dory, just like the fish from Finding Nemo.
Yeah, we need to take up a little poo whether she'll show up or not.
She's been talking about it for the last couple of days. So usually she won't talk about something if she don't want to do it. So.
Are you talking about your significant other there?
Yeah, she wants to start live streaming with me. So.
There you go.
It'll be good.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. We got her new camera in yesterday. So
I'm debating on. I know they're too expensive, but I gotta get a battery or something for this phone. It runs down.
yeah.
It'll go from a full charge in an hour's time to almost all the way down now if I'm doing anything on it.
Really?
Right.
Yeah, the battery ain't holding up in it. And it goes through so many charger cords, man. It seems like a cord don't last me 2 or 3 weeks.
That's because the battery's getting old. You gotta get it. You gotta get you a new phone.
Yeah, I'd say it's probably time for a new phone.
Yeah.
I think if I get a new phone, I'd love to have one that you just set on a charging dock instead of using that plug-in because
my parents have those docks that you just sit them on. They're pretty cool.
Yeah. But because I can't tell you how many cords I buy, and within 3 or 4 weeks, it's like it don't want to get a good connection.
Yeah, get you one of those cordless charging ports, and you can just lay it on top of it. Just sit it on top of it.
This is the iPhone 7. I think iPhone 8 and up, you can use the loading docks on them. The charging docks.
Yeah,
you still got iPhone 7? Dang, man, really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised it lasts that long because iPhones, every update they get worse and worse. The old models.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know, but
I'm just shocked that you still got one. I'm surprised it still works.
No, you can still buy them, man. You can buy them practically new. And I bought this one a couple years ago, and that's about the only way I can afford one. I can't afford none.
Oh, what they are new. What they are new. It's stupid.
Yeah, these are like they're
$960 new.
I can't afford that. These are like refurbished and they look brand new and everything, and I think it still cost me around $400 and something for this one.
Oh yeah, the new iPhones, like the one that I got cost like $960.
That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, stupid. It's stupid.
The cameras on those things are next level, though. I mean,
they are. Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I love it. I love it just for the camera. Like I didn't even get like the super holy crap one. I just got like the middle of the row, and it's only got like the 2 lenses on it or whatever.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that camera is just. I mean, there's as far as phone cameras, there's nothing like it.
I always heard an iPhone does something though to slowly drain the batteries down on phones to make you update and everything.
Every update they do, it deteriorates it. It does.
Yeah.
iPhone, the new ones only last like 2.5-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Got the
need my
most.
battery, man, especially if I'm going out, if I go out fishing or anything and taking videos and stuff.
The next iPhone you get one of the ones where you can just put on those cordless charging ports, because
Yeah,
you can plug the cordless port into your car too, and just set
yeah.
it in your car.
That's what another thing I like about the newer ones is instead of plugging it in, because that's a lot of wear and tear on your phone too, plugging and unplugging it all the time.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think they said iPhone 8 starts at where you can
Yeah.
lay them on the dock and let them charge.
Yeah, for anybody that was watching me about 2 minutes ago, yes, I was pointing at my fish, telling him to stop being an a-hole to the other fish.
Yeah, they always got them pushed to the corner over there.
That was a different one today. It was that guy right there. Yeah, see, yeah, you don't want none of me, buddy. I'll pull you out of there and put you in a quarantine tank for a week.
See, you're the nice one. I just pull them out and eat them. What do you mean going into a quarantine tank? You're going into a quarantine deep fryer.
Yeah.
If I didn't like that fish so much, that might be the case. But that's one of my favorite fish in there.
The fish that you got from I watched that unboxing the other day. That those fish that you got, are they still in quarantine, or did you?
No, they're still in quarantine. I usually, when I get stuff online, I usually quarantine them for a week just to watch them, make sure they're eating, and make sure they don't got anything wrong with them.
Yeah,
I mean, I trust the people I get them from, but things happen. While they get stressed out.
Well,
While they're
sometimes stuff doesn't. Sometimes those sometimes it doesn't show up right away. You know what I mean?
right, and they get super stressed out when they're being shipped. So I like to make sure everything's good. And they're not gonna like spread parasites or anything or ick or anything like that crap when I throw them in the tank.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I've had fish that wouldn't eat for like 4 days after getting them in, and then I've had fish that as soon as I dropped them in there, I would put a little food in there and they'd gobble it right up. So I mean, it's either or.
Yeah.
And I mean, if they're eating, it's a real good sign. Yeah, hungry fish is a healthy fish.
This is true.
But I mean, those two fish, they weren't cheap, so I'm not taking no chances with them.
I know, man, and especially the price some of them are.
When you're, because I got to buy like, not like full grown adults, but I got to buy fish that are just as big as what I have in here. So it's not like buying juveniles at $8-9 a pop,
Yeah.
Because everybody in here is like 5 inches or 5 inches all the way up to 9 inches in here. So.
And see, they don't look that big from here, but the videos fool you. But that's good sized fish, man.
Yeah. Like that guy right there, he's my biggest. He's about 9 inches right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, on camera it fools you what they look like and everything.
We taking bets on whether or not I can successfully back this trailer down again.
I'm gonna say since you've done it the last 2-3 times, I'm gonna say you're gonna be able to do it this time.
Living it, MN Outdoors, great having you. Appreciate you coming in.
This is a little bit different though. Now I gotta squeeze this thing into a dock that's all the way down the other end of this. Yeah, this can be interesting.
Lord, thank you for sharing them out.
Do not hit the dock with the excavator. Bad idea.
Yeah, bad idea.
Actually, not the excavator. I take it back. The wall. That would not be good.
Science Gal, I have a charging pad for my iPhone and enjoyed. So you like it, Carrie? I think that's what I need.
I love that thing.
Park your stupid van right just like that, huh? Right in my way. Of course you're gonna, aren't you?
Use that train horn, that train horn, Bobby.
My problem's going to be finding a phone that I can forward because I can't buy no brand new one. It's going to have to be a refurbished or something.
Dude, what they want for the phones nowadays is stupid.
Oh, it's stupid. Yeah.
I can't do it, and I'm on a T-Mobile. I get a Walmart deal.
Well, then
By her working at Walmart still.
it drives me crazy because, like,
It's
you know,
almost $1,000. It's almost $1,000 for a phone.
well, and they come out with a new one every 6 months, and
Yeah.
people buy it every time. Like, what are you doing to like have that much money to be able to buy an iPhone every 6 months?
By her working at Walmart, we get the Walmart discount plan, and me and her both is unlimited for like $58 a month. So
Like, I own my own business, and we make pretty decent money, but even I can't afford to buy a new phone every 6 months.
I don't see how people does it. And it's a lot of people. They're in line to get the new one every time it comes out. Hey, buddy, what's up? What? Phone? Whose phone? Mine? You need my phone? Well, you're fixing to start show, buddy. We're going to have to do some things. So
Wanna fish
I'll
on?
let you in a minute. He wakes up and he wants my phone. That's the reason that phone's wore out.
Yeah. Fish on.
I buy $40
What's up, Carver?
AMT Walmart phones. Yeah, man, I need these phones though because man, they are good for videoing and editing and everything. Man, I like the phones and everything, and plus the memory, man. When you get this one here's 128 gigabytes, and I mean I never run out of memory, but I think the next one I'm going to try getting about 250.
Yeah.
Because it's nice to have plenty of memory on them.
I had to go with unlimited data for our plan because I mean I take a lot of pictures and videos of my fish, but I also take a lot of pictures at work when I'm doing estimates and stuff, and that used to like gunk my phone up big time.
Oh yeah, and I still got Florida pictures from two years ago on mine and stuff. We got Mike's Aquatic. I think I seen Carver Family's in here.
Carver's in here.
Fish on. But talk about the iPhone 7. Carver's got the iPhone 6.
Really?
But like I say, you can buy them practically. You can still buy them new. The older models like that. And you get better prices on them. You can say about half what you would give for the newest ones out. And I mean, they used to be an $800-900 phone too.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I think it's ridiculous with these. I mean,
it's crazy.
If anybody in here does it, I apologize, but I think it's ridiculous. These people that buy like every time they'll come out with the iPhone 12 or 13 or whatever, then they'll come out like a few months later, the iPhone 13s, and then they'll come out, and these people buy like every single.
They got to have every one of them, and
it's like, what are you doing? Like.
And from what I've had, the difference, I ain't seen that much difference in them other than maybe a little camera difference, but they all still function about the same and everything.
I mean, I spend a lot of money on my aquariums and stuff, but like I wish I had that much disposable income to be able to drop over $1,000 every 3 to 6 months for a new model of the same phone.
It's crazy. The good thing, a lot of them is, I guess they're in with a plan where they give them an upgrade and stuff, but they're paying for it in the long run with those
Yeah.
plans they get.
Well, even with Verizon now, when you upgrade, like you still gotta like pay monthly for the phone because
Yeah.
they don't do free upgrades anymore. I don't think.
It's crazy, that's for sure.
I don't know. Like I said, me and my wife spend a lot of money on stuff, but I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. Like,
No, I don't know.
I could buy for the price of an iPhone. I could buy like 2 vehicles and make $500 payments on them every month. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the fish tank, exactly, Chewy. The fish tanks will last longer than the phones will. Yeah. Well, and I mean, you get a lot more. I get a lot more satisfaction out of the fish tanks than I do the phones. But phones, just to me, a smartphone is just a necessary evil. But if I didn't have to, if I wasn't into YouTube and I didn't have to have a phone for work, believe me, I wouldn't have one.
Well, I used to use GoPros all the time, but man, since I got this iPhone, it's so much easier to film videos, put that phone on a tripod and stuff when I was out fishing and everything.
Yeah.
Because you have to bring your GoPro back and download it all. It's an every morning routine on your fish.
Once I feed them, they'll be fine. They get mad at each other because I haven't fed them yet.
Yeah, we got 16 people in the room. Appreciate every one of you.
Fighting off a sneeze.
I'm a little disappointed though. Carver drawing more in on his lunch break than I am in my
He's been having some good
stuff.
ones. Yeah, he's been having some good ones.
He bugging me and bragging about his 20 yesterday. I don't think I'll share them out today. See how many you get, buddy.
I usually jump in there. If I'm on lunch the same time he's streaming, I'll jump in there while I'm on lunch.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody jumping in, at least giving them thumbs up. And I think he streamed about 40 minutes here, and he wound up 9.5 hours watch time for it. So
nice.
That's good, man. You knock out 9-10 hours every stream like that.
Yeah.
Frisky, fishy morning.
Every morning in this household.
Yeah, you was over there, HSIF.
What's really funny is when they all get going at the top, like while I'm sitting here on a live stream or on the computer, and they'll splash water onto me because they're going crazy. They want to be fed. He's looking good this morning. He's got his red and orange coming out this morning.
That one's got a bright blue face to it, looks like.
Which one?
Right there.
Right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one he's got. That's a Taiwan Reef hat. He's got some beautiful colors, especially like right after I feed him, he gets super colored up.
Al Wetsock still with us. Chewy still with us. Mike's Aquatics. My Oscar drenches me every time I feed them.
Mm-hmm. I got to where I constantly keep a towel on the floor right in front of the tank because they'll make a nice little puddle down there.
Charlo.
Yeah.
I just had a guy on a job site ask me how to run a pressure washer. I told him if you ask me that question again, I'll fire you.
You pull the cord and you pull the trigger. And you don't let it. And you pull the cord, you pull the trigger, and you don't let it run without pulling the trigger.
I told him.
Make sure you got water now.
If you ask me that question again, I'll fire you.
Oh my god.
He goes, I don't know how to run this. The hell do you mean you don't know how to run it? It's a pressure washer.
Okay.
Done with it, buddy?
I had to.
I was like, did you really just say that?
This?
Did you really just say that?
My 9-year-old niece knows how to start my pressure washer. Or she's 11. She's 11 now, but when she was 9, she knew how to start it.
You got to put a username and stuff in.
Yeah, but it has to have things right.
Catfish Luke educating Catfish.
No, he's wanting some game on the phone, but it's asking for birth date, username, password, and everything. I don't know about this, buddy.
I was just going to say, I don't know about that.
Yeah, dang, he'll be charging everything in here.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, Amazon shows up.
Check it out when I get
Next
off.
thing you know, Amazon shows up with 17 packages.
So back out of it.
Can I still be trying and see if I get it?
Well, no, you don't be trying. Back out of it. Like say, he'll be charging everything.
I can't believe that just happened, though, Furlough. Like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm. Just tell him I can get my wife out there to show him how to do it. Like she likes the pressure wash. She's the one that does the pressure washing around our house. Like she won't let me do it. She gets mad at me if I do it.
Well, nobody wants to know how to do anything anymore.
But then seriously, I pulled up and I took the pressure washer off the truck, right? And dude goes, I don't know how to use this. And I like, it was such a dumb thing to say that it caught me. Like, I didn't know what to say back to him. I was like, what?
Okay. I don't know.
I was like,
this.
I was like, what do you mean? You don't know how to start it, or like you don't know how to start it, or you don't know how to like? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I don't know how to use it. What?
Big Tank Hank, 12 away from 1K.
Turn water on, pull start, pull trigger.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Okay. Yeah, turn water on, pull start, pull trigger. Don't let it run for more than like 10 seconds without pulling the trigger, or you'll burn the motor up. Make sure there's gas in it.
Oh, I had that one last year. This pressure washer won't start. It's not working right. Is there any gas in it, you moron? Oh, yeah. No, it's empty.
There's I hate stupid people. Good morning, Steph.
Oh, Furlough, I tell you, I sometimes I just can't. I just can't with some of these people.
See, Steph came in just at the right time with that name. I hate stupid people.
Well, last year I asked one of them, I was like, who hired you? Why are you here? Oh, I can't with some of them. They're just, seriously.
Bro.
Oh, I could tell you some story, dude.
So could I. I mean,
I get stories like that for days, right?
Mm-hmm. See, what I'm thinking is if they don't know how to work a pressure washer, they probably don't know how to work a lawnmower or a weed eater or anything like that because they're all pull start. And they all pretty much work the same way. You know, you pull start it, and then with a lawnmower, if it's a push mower, you pull both things and it propels itself. Or if it's a riding lawnmower, you sit there, you start it, and put it in gear. Put it in gear. Like in my case, like mine's actually got like a gas pedal on it. You just press the gas pedal, it goes just like a vehicle.
Yeah, yeah.
But,
I had one of the best ones I've ever heard was what were we? I'm trying to think where we were. We were in Cambridge. I think we were in Cambridge, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were in Cambridge, and the guy looks at me, right, and I go jump in that. I go get in that forklift, and you know you got to unload. You have to unload my truck because there's nobody like some of these job sites physically won't let me do it because sometimes I'll just unload my truck. You know, I'll jump in the forklift on site and load it. You know, and load it and unload it. Some of these job sites are real strict, and they say like no, like the truck driver stays in the truck, and you know you have to get unloaded and loaded by somebody, you know, someone else on site.
Right.
And I literally had a guy tell me he doesn't know how to run a forklift.
I mean, I'm not the best at it, but I can, you know.
It's like, what do you mean? You're in the union. You're a laborer, and you don't know how to run a forklift? Yeah. Dude, I was like, dude, you're so fired.
I mean, I'm not the greatest at driving a forklift, but I can if I need to. I mean, my job doesn't really call for it.
But... No, but you know, the thing is you know how to do it, and you know the basics.
Yeah. Like, I'd rather not drive one just because I'm not that good at it, but I'd still, like, I know the mechanics of it at least.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This guy, clueless. Hashtag idiot furlough.
Yeah.
Hashtag idiot.
And I'm sure if I had more practice with one, I'd get better at it. But like I said, it's all about, you know, basic life skills that aren't taught anymore. You know, not that driving a forklift is a basic life skill, but just understanding the mechanics of machinery is a basic life skill, you know.
Oh, I know. Just the concept of how it works. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I used to work with this guy at when I worked at the grocery store, and he went to go to lunch, and his tire was flat on his car. You know, he had a spare in his trunk, but he didn't know how to do it, so he called roadside assistance to come change it up for him. Seriously? And I was like, he came back in. I was like, did you just call roadside assistance to fix your tire? Yeah, they came and put my spare on. I was like, wait a minute. I said, do you have a jack in your car? Yeah. Do you have a spare tire in your trunk? Yeah. Well, why couldn't you do it? Because I don't know how. I'm like,
you don't know how to loosen the lug nuts.
I took him out there. I was like, come with me. I said, you're going to be late coming back to lunch, but I'm going to show you something that's going to change your life. And I took the jack out of his car, jacked his car up, took the spare off, and then showed him how to put it on. I was like, next time, don't waste roadside assistance's time with this crap, you know.
Oh, do you know how aggravated they probably are just having to do that? Like, it must drive them nuts. It literally must drive them crazy.
And I'm not even that like mechanically inclined when it comes to vehicles. Like, I can change my oil and I can change out a spare tire, but that's about the extent of it. I could change a light bulb out and the headlight goes out. But I mean, I can do the basic maintenance stuff. It's not rocket science. Like, you jack the car up, you pull the lug nuts off, you pull the tire off, you put the new tire on, put the lug nuts back on, and make sure they're tight.
But see, like, technology has made people stupid, though. It has. It literally has made people stupid because why would you do that when you can just call a number and have somebody else do that? It's made them stupid and lazy. You know what I mean?
It's pretty bad. You use steam cleaner, rinse his shoes off, and and sliced and blistered his ankles. Sit there, clean your shoes with your feet still in them.
Oh my god! Seriously?
Like
I said, Furlow, I root for the shark all the time. I root
is
for the shark.
I hate stupid people in here?
Yep, she's in here.
There she is.
She came in. She came in just at the right time.
Legitimately, the most.
Been worried about you. I hate hadn't been seeing you around. They said they seen you yesterday. Hope you're doing good.
Terry, I'm gonna have to hop down and get the guys going and get myself ready for work.
Oh, you're good, buddy. I'm gonna have to get down here in just a few minutes and get him going in there.
Okay.
So I appreciate you coming in, hanging out.
Yeah, man. Bobby, be safe, brother.
You too, Furlow.
Oh, I'm gonna try.
Take it easy.
I'm telling you, hey, them train horns are life changing. Life changing.
Yeah.
They are an excellent persuasion tool as well. Somebody
awesome. I hope you're doing better.
Light, I mean, a green light for like 45 seconds before it.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll see y'all later.
All right, buddy. Stay safe today. There's Kenny E.
There he is. Kenny, I appreciate your shout out last night, man. Love you, brother.
Kenny up early.
But I'll if I can get these guys going and I don't have to start right away, if you're still on, I might pop back in. But.
Yeah. He's got a couple things he could do himself in there if I can get him to go in there and do it.
Yeah.
He's got a couple things he just has to. It's games. They have to play 30 minutes on each game. Simple things, but if I can get them on it, I'll still be here, but I don't know. I'll have to see.
I'll see. If you're not, you're not. If you are, I'll pop back in.
All right, buddy. Take care.
See y'all later.
All right.
See,
Kenny up stirring early. Did we lose for Butcher too? Nobody on the panel. I'm going to play the little music. Mike, buddy, you leaving us? I can't even tell what time it is because Luke's got my phone. Living MK. Stephanie or somebody, what time is it? Well, it tells me here. Man, I'm dumber than a rock. Tells me on the chat list, 7:38. So we still got 22 minutes before Father Fish goes off. Oh, Anthony's going to come in here. Let me get my music stopped. Anthony, buddy.
Well, thanks for letting my ugly mug up here.
Great seeing you, buddy. I miss your ugly mug.
Yeah, miss you guys too, my fish family. I love you, but I have a real family that was more important, unfortunately, and we had some stuff happening right before the new year, and had to take care of. And I appreciate everybody that said they would pray for my daughter because there's some really bad things I'm not going to talk about.
Yeah.
It was was basically work and trying to take care of my family, and that was about it.
Yeah, real family comes first, man.
Yeah. Oh, there's Butcher Block. I mean Beantown.
Beantown now.
Yeah, I know. I saw that and I went,
Beantown breakdown.
I thought somebody was ripping off his logo when I first jumped on here and saw that. It's been so long.
Well, he don't want to talk.
Guy?
He don't want to talk much about Patriots anymore since they lost Brady.
Hey,
Oh, so he's come to his senses now? Is that what you're saying?
thou shalt not speaketh ill of Tom Brady, Catfish. That's New England. That's New England. That's New England law.
He had to change his name and get over it.
Yeah, it's about time.
Now he's covering all of Beantown.
I just have to give you a little hard time there.
I have to give him a hard time every time I see him.
Yeah, well, it's.
Hey, I'm a Patriots fan. I'm used to people giving me a hard time. Believe me.
Oh well, I tell you what.
Bring it on the hate. I'm like the emperor though. Bring on the hate. Let it flow through you. It just makes me stronger.
You know what? It's good if you can dish it out and take it. You know what? That's a good thing right there. I tell you what.
Oh, dude, it's fun. It's all fun.
That's right. I like that attitude.
But it is great seeing you.
Because I can come back at people and be like, "Oh, that must have really sucked how the Patriots just owned your team for these 20 years. How many times have you been sitting on the couch watching my team win championships? You know, those 7 championship parades were awesome. Oh, you were eating popcorn that whole time? That sucked.
Yeah,
I was drinking beer and celebrating.
It's bad you got to start living in the past now, though, Butcher.
Well, you got 2 things wrong there. They weren't sitting on the couch. They weren't eating potato chips. It was a beanbag chair and Cheetos. I'm pretty sure about that.
I could foresee the Patriots going back in the day when they was like they used to be.
If they don't find a quarterback, they're screwed. If they don't find a quarterback, they Cam Newton's not the long-term answer. He might be for this 1 year, but they gotta. That's the one position that they gotta get.
The thing about it, Butcher, I just don't know how much longer that coach.
Oh, Belichick's got like 2 or 3 more years at the very most.
Yeah, I don't know how much longer he'll go.
He said that he doesn't want to coach past like 70, and he's 68 right now. So
yeah,
maybe he'll go to 70, maybe 71. You know what I mean? Like I said, he's probably got 2 seasons left in him.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard to replace him.
Kraft is the same way too. He's gonna, Robert Kraft. It's not going to be, much longer before he hands the team over to his son too. And Kraft and Belichick have been a good, coach owner combination. So it's going to be the next after 2 seasons. It's going to be real interesting.
Kenny said Patriots rebuilding like my Vikes. Put a fork in them. They're well done.
Is that Kenny?
Yeah, it's Kenny.
Kenny.
Hey, Kenny. I can't see the chat, but
Kenny, how's Kirk Cousins doing for you guys? That Minnesota Miracle must have really got to you. See, I can push buttons.
This stream hasn't changed any since you've been here.
I can push buttons. I can push buttons too. That Minnesota Miracle must have really ticked you off. That was a sweet catch down the sidelines, though.
Hey, Catfish, did I hear you right that Danikin's going live tonight?
Yeah, he's on at 9:30 now on Friday night Central Time.
All right, I'm going to see if I can't hop on there for a little bit. I miss Kenny and Danny. And
they're still on Sunday nights too, but Redfish Bluefish has stepped down and done Saturdays now. So Kenny got in that spot and dropped it 30 minutes earlier. So yeah, they'll have a stream tonight.
Live in Minnesota Outdoors says, do you know why the Vikings are purple? Because they're always mad. All the time. Hey, dude, I'm from Boston. Pushing buttons is kind of our thing. You really shouldn't mess. Like, I don't, don't. I can be a troll, and I can be really good at it.
Danica said Case would be an upgrade. They're always choking, living in MK Outdoors.
Oh my.
But yeah, Anthony, like I say, no joke. Great seeing you, buddy, and I hope everything gets straightened out for y'all.
Yeah, well.
How's your job doing?
Oh, right now I'd rather not talk about it if that means anything.
Really?
Yeah, I've not. It's been some hard times of late, and a lot of work and a lot of stress that I've been going through.
Yeah. So, I can imagine that being a lot of work, man.
Hold on one second. My kid wants to answer something.
All right. Go living MN. Kenny, you must have an early appointment or something today. All right, we got Anthony back.
Yeah, spring break for the kids, and I plan on taking them out go flying. I've got some drones and helicopter and everything. I'm planning to take them out to the AMA field here and go flying today and just spend some time with them and let them have some fun.
Is the drones pretty easy to fly? I'd like to.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of drone you get. I've got some. They're not really mainstream drones. I say that because it's not the DJI, which those are easy to fly, in my opinion. They're pretty easy to learn.
The DJIs are super easy to fly, especially the ones that are more expensive because they practically do it for you.
Exactly. My drones don't fly for you. You have to do everything yourself. And that's part of the fun and part of the challenge of it that I enjoy. And I've got one drone that I built myself. I bought every part. I soldered it all together, the electronics. I programmed it, everything. And it is fast. It will do over 100 miles an hour. And it will get there in under 2 seconds.
Wow. I like to have one where I could just go out and film and not worry about it. And
then get you a DJI one.
Yeah, DJI would be.
The only downfall is right. Like the DJIs are awesome. Like don't get me wrong, they're great. But
they're wonderful.
But even the low end DJI is like $400.
Yeah. But there's a lot of technology that goes into those, so that because they have a lot of sensors so they can fly themselves. They have wonderful camera systems on them. That is amazing.
The gyro system for the camera is awesome. You can pan it around. Yeah. It's cool.
Some of these videos they make, like in Panama and stuff, is just unreal. How they take them out over the water and get the view over the piers and everything. It's unreal.
I'll give you one piece of advice. Don't ever forget this. If you buy a drone and you fly it over water, okay, if you fly it over water, you better expect that something's going to go wrong. It's going to crash in the water, and you're never getting it back.
Yeah.
That's happened so many times.
Really?
Yeah, don't fly it over water, because once you do, that's when the drone is going to experience some kind of issue, electronic issue going out or whatever, and you're going to lose that drone. I've seen too many people do it. If you fly it over water, you are risking that drone. That's just the way it is. It goes in the water shorts out the electronics, and the battery fries everything.
Yeah.
Oh, like these guys it's one thing to fly it along the beach, but if you take it like out onto the ocean with you, that's a risk there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know it's a video on YouTube right now where a guy was flying it out in the desert, and it went down, and he's got a reward. He looked for it and everything. He's got a reward for it if anybody finds it out there. He never did find it out there in the desert.
One of the next things they're going to start putting on them is tracking devices, because if they do land, far away from you, you watch. They'll put like a GPS thing on it, so you can actually like track.
Oh, they've already got that. They've already got that. I can put GPS tracking on my drones.
Really?
I mean, I can buy the units, I can solder it in, I can program it, and they've also got what's called a return to home system. And I don't have it on my drone. My buddy, my buddy put it on his drone, and it actually saved his drone one day. And we're talking almost, he builds his own drones too, and it saved $1,000 drone. It actually, he couldn't tell where he was at. He couldn't tell, and he started getting some trouble, and he flipped the switch, and the drone actually flew itself back. And when he started recognizing the area, he turned the return home off, and he landed it. He got his drone back.
That's crazy.
And
the technology is there.
Yeah, put pontoons on them.
I think you can even program some of those return to homes. Like if there's like 10% battery, it'll automatically return itself to home, so it doesn't die out on you.
I think that's a DJI thing, that when the battery gets at a certain point, that it will automatically start coming back. I don't know. I can't say for sure whether that exists in my side of the hobby where I build my drones and everything like that.
Yeah.
It probably does. I just don't know about it. I've never researched it.
The DJIs are nice, man. They're tough to beat when it comes to just getting a drone that's right out of the box, ready to go. They're tough to beat in that aspect of stuff.
That'd be my problem, Kenny.
But DJI has that side of the market, and I have the side of the market where I build what's called freestyle drones, and they're extremely fast, they're extremely powerful, and I can do whatever I want. I mean, I can pile drive that thing into the ground if I want to. I've done it.
Catfish, that's why you start in a field. That's why you start in a field. Starting to just go to the biggest field you can find. That's why you start in the open, way out in the open when you learn how to fly them. Because if it lands, it's not. If it crashes, it's not going to hit anything. It'll just crash land on the field. Yeah,
and you gotta. I mean, like my drones, mine are solid carbon fiber frames. They cost a bit of money, and
be outdoors straight, haven't you?
I've actually buried part of that drone into the ground. I had to pull it out, but the frame, survived. But because when they're that fast, I mean, sometimes things happen, and DJI is really good because there's so much control. You really don't have to worry about pile driving one of those things into the ground. But if you buy a plastic one and do it, like what I'm doing, say a plastic frame on a freestyle, you hit the ground free, it's done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I've hit trees, all kinds of things.
Y'all, Kenny just said Catfish Nation. Lori's Monster Fish Gal's husband just 2 away from 100.
Wow.
Everybody make sure you got Catfish Nation, y'all. And I know Lori's been keeping us updated on Big Tank Hank. Kenny, he's almost got his 1K. Everybody make sure they got Big Tank Hank.
Oh, yeah. I've got Big Tank.
Last time I checked, he was at like 960.
Who, Big Tank Hank?
Yeah.
Oh, he's within like 13 or 12 this morning.
I don't know.
They have
So
another guy I'm going to go back over and say hi to. I haven't seen Big Tank in a while.
Yeah, 2 more to Catfish Nation, though, y'all. That's awesome. Al Whit Sox.
Yeah, we're
Thank you, Kenny.
the stream last night did better than I thought it would, Catfish. We're closing in on 3,200.
3,200. That's awesome, man.
Oh, man, that's great.
I'm at, I was 1733. I've dropped back down to 1731. So,
You know, last time I was on your live stream, Terry, which was a while ago, you were having a hard time getting past 1435.
I know, man. Just all of a sudden, it started moving again.
And we all told you, just hang in there. Just hang in there and look at you.
You'll get in those spots, it'll just freeze.
Yeah. And
you know what that is, Catfish? Catfish, you know what that is? That's YouTube changing the algorithm. That's what it is. And then once the algorithm levels off, it goes back to normal. The channel starts growing again. I've seen it with mine a bunch of times. You know what I mean? I can almost tell when they change the algorithm just from looking at views and the way the streams go. You know, you can tell when they switch stuff up because you experience like significant drops, like significant drops.
Yeah. Big Tank Hank is 11 away.
Wow. Go Big Tank.
Living in MN Outdoors. Appreciate you coming in. Hope to see you again. Everybody make sure you got living
Minnesota.
MN. Man, I have trouble pronouncing that.
Minnesota Outdoors.
Stephanie is out of here. Y'all, Father Fish is getting ready to start in 4 minutes.
What is he?
We need 10 more for 1,800. Awesome, Kenny.
What is he, 8 o'clock Central?
Yeah, 8 o'clock Central for Father Fish. Catfish Nation is 102, y'all.
There we go.
Wow.
There it is, y'all. That's how easy it's done. I'm chasing Kenny, but he won't slow down. Let me catch him. He's 1,800, 10 more from 1,800, and I'm 1731.
You're catching up, though.
Well, I've almost caught him a couple times, and that guy, he grows every time he streams.
Put them tags in, Catfish. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's Mr. Big Time. He's giving Larry the Cable Guy a run. Only in America.
Yeah, you've seen that show? I've been watching that show.
I love that show.
Yeah,
I love the one where he goes out and getting those clams, man. He about quit that day. He got stuck in that mud. And,
I haven't seen that one yet. Don't tell me too much.
Oh, man. You got to watch that one if you hadn't seen it.
Yeah, they've got all the episodes on Amazon Prime, and I've been going through them.
Yeah, watch it, man.
I just got done watching the one where one of the crabs got his finger.
I hate that they stopped doing that show because I really enjoyed it. He goes around everywhere.
That was a funny show.
Yeah, it was good. And another one I always liked was Dirty Jobs. I liked watching him go around and do all those.
That was one of my favorite shows on Discovery. I used to love that show.
Yeah, I used to love that, man.
Good show there.
The best one of my favorite ones was when he went to Lake Erie for the water snakes.
Yeah.
And they kept biting him.
Yeah, they was biting them like crazy and everything. That would have been the end of my TV show right there.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I don't like getting bit by things.
You know the man's well off, and he going around working himself to death on some rough jobs, man. Jobs nobody else wanted.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, Kenny, appreciate you. Y'all, I think I'm going to end my stream too because Father Fish is getting ready to go. And I've been on 2 hours and 17 minutes.
There you go.
Anthony, it's great seeing you. I got to get my grandson. He's not actually in school, but he's got assignments he's got to do today. So I got to get in there and get that done and get him going.
Yeah.
Science Gal, everybody make sure you got Science Gal, Aquatics, Carrie. Thanks for hanging with me the whole stream, y'all. JV Outdoors, great seeing you. JV Outdoors got a great stream going on. I was checking JV out last night. And they was out fishing and stuff the other day. But everybody, I love you, but I'm going to get off here and go fight the monster in there.
All right. Well, you have a good day, Terry, and hopefully
I hope to see you back soon, man.
Yeah.
See you, buddy. Love you and see you later.
Feel you.
Yeah, you're still with us. Butcher, I see you, buddy.
All right, but
love all of y'all. My fish tanks. Have a great one.
See everybody
Thanks,
later.
everybody.